buy Bannion a drink.
Tierney wouldn't know a gag unless it hit him right in the face.
He said...
In casting the 1953 movie The Big Heat, each key actor was carefully chosen for their role through auditions and chemistry tests. For the role of tough Detective Dave Bannion, Glenn Ford stood out, bringing the right mix of grit and charisma to the character. Gloria Grahame was selected for the role of Debby Marsh after a chemistry test, with Ford revealed a strong on-screen connection. Jocelyn Brando impressed the casting directors with her audition and was chosen to play Katie Bannion, Dave's loyal wife. Lee Marvin was cast as the ruthless gangster Vince Stone, with his intense audition sealing the deal. These pivotal moments defined the casting of this classic film, ensuring a well-rounded and talented ensemble cast.
I want this case broken if it takes 100 men to do it. We're checking back on every homicide you've handled.
The director of The Big Heat had a clear vision for the film. They drew creative influences from various sources to bring the story to life. Their style involved a mix of gritty realism and suspenseful storytelling. Collaborating closely with the cast and crew, the director ensured that every aspect of the film aligned with their vision. The director's hands-on approach and attention to detail resulted in a cohesive and impactful final product.
She's supposed to take plays before meals.
The Big Heat is a 1953 film that packs funny, shocking, and sad facts. Have you ever felt inspired or impacted by this movie? When did you first watch it? Share your cherished memories or experiences related to this classic by dropping a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories and memories. Keep watching for more interesting facts.
For Miss Marsh. Debby. We should use first names, Bertha. We're sisters under the mink.
During the production of the movie The Big Heat in 1953, the set design aimed to create a gritty and realistic urban environment. The locations chosen added authenticity to the noir atmosphere, with dimly lit streets and shadowy alleys. Logistical challenges included coordinating complex stunts and managing large crowds for scenes. Innovative techniques, such as the use of practical effects for explosions, added excitement to the film. Overall, the production team worked diligently to bring the world of The Big Heat to life on screen. This classic captivates audiences with its powerful narrative and stark examination of corruption, betrayal, and revenge. Set in a gritty urban landscape, the film follows a dedicated and determined police detective who faces the dark underbelly of crime that plagues his city. As he investigates a seemingly straightforward murder case, he uncovers layers of deceit involving powerful figures, which complicates the pursuit of justice. The plot thickens as he realizes that those he trusted may not have his best interests at heart. Amidst the tension, the movie presents a strong female character who plays a pivotal role in the detective's journey. Her transformation from a victim to a key player showcases women's resilience in a male-dominated world. The film's cinematography adds to the raw emotional intensity, with stark contrasts and shadowy scenes that reflect the moral ambiguity of its characters. As the detective delves deeper into the conspiracy, he is forced to confront his own values and the consequences of seeking justice in a flawed system. The film artfully weaves themes of loyalty and morality into a suspenseful narrative, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, questioning what they would do in similar circumstances. This gripping story resonates beyond its time, drawing viewers into a world where the battle between good and evil is ever present, and choices come with unforeseen repercussion. The character developments and impactful storyline ensure that this film remains a significant classic in the noir genre.
Chapman might try a little blackmail. She knows that you own that house at Lakeside. Probably thinks you're wealthy.
The creation of the film's score and soundtrack in the 1953 movie The Big Heat was a collaborative effort that involved composers and musicians working to enhance the narrative and emotional tone of the film. The music was carefully crafted to complement the storyline and evoke specific emotions in the audience. The composers and musicians aimed to create a sound that would deepen the viewer's connection to the characters and the unfolding drama on screen. By weaving together different musical elements such as melodies, harmonies, and rhythms, they were able to enhance the overall cinematic experience and bring an extra layer of depth to the storytelling. Through their talent and dedication, the composers and musicians added a unique dimension to The Big Heat, making it a memorable and impactful movie for audiences to enjoy. In the movie, Bannion's wife Katie is portrayed by Jocelyn Brando, who is the older sister of Marlon Brando. Glenn Ford, known for playing Jonathan Kent in the 1978 film Superman, had a photograph of himself seen in Clark Kent's home in Superman Returns. This film was released just before Ford's passing. Additionally, Lee Marvin holds the distinction of being the first actor to win an Oscar for playing two roles in the same film. Jose Ferrer, his co-star in The Caine Mutiny, was the first actor nominated for playing two roles.
What's that, steak?
Medium rare.
I use many steaks on my salary.
One of the most iconic scenes in The Big Heat is when the character Debby pushes hot coffee in the face of a mobster named Vince Stone. This powerful moment showcases the intense emotions and raw brutality in the film, leaving a lasting impact on viewers. The direction in this scene is masterful, highlighting the stark contrast between the innocent gesture of offering coffee and the sudden eruption of violence. The performance by the actors captivates the audience, with Gloria Grahame delivering a chilling portrayal of a woman pushed to her limits. The cinematography captures the shock and horror of the moment, emphasizing the pain and anger in Debby's actions. Filmmakers and actors have praised this scene for its raw intensity and emotional depth, making it one of the standout moments in The Big Heat.
Great old lady. They broke the mold when they...
Gloria Grahame, while preparing for a role in a play, was diagnosed with cancer. John Crawford, known for roles in classic films, also appeared in popular television series. In one film, he played a character named Callahan. In another, he portrayed the mayor. Crawford's diverse acting career spanned both film and television, showcasing his talent across various genres. In 1953, The Big Heat made a significant impact on cultural and social conversations. The film's portrayal of corruption, violence, and retribution resonated with audiences, sparking discussions about morality and justice. Its gritty realism and strong performances influenced future crime dramas and detective stories, shaping popular culture for years to come. The Big Heat's bold approach to addressing corruption and abuse of power made it a groundbreaking film that challenged societal norms of its time. The themes of vengeance and redemption explored in the movie provoked thought on the consequences of seeking justice outside the law. Bouchey. John Wyken. The Big Heat not only entertained viewers but also prompted reflection on the darker aspects of human nature and society. Its lasting legacy lies in how it continues to provoke dialogue and reflection on important social issues.
Gordon lives at the Wilton Apartments.
Carolyn Jones, originally a strawberry blonde, changed her hair color to black for the film The Bachelor Party. She maintained this look, famously portraying Morticia in The Addams Family. The Big Heat is based on a serial from the Saturday Evening Post and a novel by William P. McGivern. Lee Marvin and Robert Ryan's performances in The Iceman cometh inspired Jeff Bridges to pursue acting further. Despite their tough reputations, they were known for their kindness on set.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes I feel about Vince the way you looked at him tonight.
The Big Heat, a 1953 film, was well received by critics and audiences alike. Critics praised the movie for its gripping storyline, strong performances, and intense atmosphere. Audience reactions were positive, with many viewers appreciating the film's thrilling moments and memorable characters. The film received several accolades, including nominations for awards such as the Edgar Allan Poe Awards and the National Film Registry. These nominations recognize the exceptional quality of the movie and its impact on the film industry. For those involved in the making of The Big Heat, these accolades hold great significance. They validate the hard work and talent put into creating the film, confirming that their efforts have not gone unnoticed. Awards and nominations also help to boost the careers of the actors, directors, and crew members, showcasing their skills and dedication to their craft. The critical reception, audience reactions, and awards received by The Big Heat signify its enduring legacy as a classic film that continues to be celebrated and remembered to this day.
Then he didn't see a doctor.
Not that he ever...
Carolyn Jones played various roles in the Addams Family TV show, including Lady Fingers and her own twin sister Ophelia Frump. Gloria Grahame appeared in 3 Oscar Best Picture nominees: It's a Wonderful Life, Crossfire, and The Greatest Show on Earth, with the latter winning in 1952. Glenn Ford shared the screen with Rita Hayworth in 5 films: Affair in Trinidad, The Lady in Question, The Loves of Carmen, The Money Trap, and Gilda.
Help me out a while, huh, boys?
During the filming of The Big Heat, the cast and crew faced various challenges. Glenn Ford, who played the lead, suffered a hand injury during a fight scene with Lee Marvin, but he continued filming despite the pain. Marvin, known for his intense method acting, surprised everyone with his dedication to his role as a ruthless gangster. The on-set chemistry between Ford and Gloria Grahame added depth to their characters' interaction. Director Fritz Lang's meticulous attention to detail created a tense atmosphere on set, enhancing the film's dark, gritty tone. Despite the difficulties, the cast and crew's passion for the project shone through in the final product.
Deportation proceedings. I don't want to land in the same ditch with the Lucky Lucianos.
In The Big Heat, Jocelyn Brando acted alongside Glenn Ford. Interestingly, her brother Marlon Brando also starred with Ford in other films. Executive producer Jerry Wald had high hopes of casting renowned actors like Paul Mooney, George Raft, or Edward G. Robinson for the main role. Within the movie, characters expressed concerns about ending up like infamous criminals such as Lucky Luciano and Al Capone, both of whom faced legal consequences for their criminal activities.
It's that way with most of it.
The Big Heat, a 1953 crime film, left a lasting impact on the history of cinema. This classic movie influenced future filmmaking by setting a standard for gritty, hard-boiled crime dramas. Its portrayal of corruption, vengeance, and moral ambiguity has inspired countless filmmakers to explore similar themes. The Big Heat's legacy can be seen in the many works it has influenced, from film noirs to modern thriller. Through its bold storytelling and memorable characters, this film continues to shape the landscape of cinema to this day. Alexander Scourby was the son-in-law of actor Theodore Van Eltz and Peggy Pryor. Gloria Grahame's parents emigrated from the UK to Canada before settling in Los Angeles. Gloria's grandmother, Jean Grahame, was a stage actress and acting coach, while her father was a decorator and architect. Dorothy Green made her movie debut in this classic.
Tide you over this period. Don't hesitate, Sergeant.
Find out who planted the dynamite.
At the retreat, Dave Bannion hears Put the Blame on Mame, tying to Glenn Ford's Gilda. Rex Reason missed out on a role due to role negotiations. Louis Marvin learned motorcycle riding for the Wild One, later racing a Triumph Tiger Cub.
Raiders like Gordon, it's trouble. I've told you that before.
If you would okay getting rid of...
The theme song from a 1946 film crucial to Glenn Ford's career appears at the end of this film. Director Fritz Lang cleverly includes Put the Blame on Mame famously sung by Rita Hayworth. Gloria Grahame won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in 1953. Lee Marvin, a Marine Corps veteran like Robert Ryan, had disputes with a director that led to him exiting a shared project. Unlike Ryan, who stayed, both actors were favored by director Samuel Fuller.
Get yourself a more reliable stool pigeon.
Maybe I got myself a better stoolie. How was the Gaiety Club?
Gloria Grahame, a California-born Oscar-winning actress, joins a distinguished list that includes other talented actresses like Fay Bainter, Jo Van Fleet, and Diane Keaton-Dottesker. Meanwhile, Alexander Scourby's biography can be found in the Scribner Encyclopedia of American Lives. Despite Columbia's interest in Marilyn Monroe for a role in the movie, they chose Gloria Grahame due to Fox's high asking price.
Beat out on the stakes. That Lucy Chapman killing is a county squeal. It's the sheriff's headache, not ours.
During the 79th Annual Academy Awards in 2007, actor Glenn Ford was honored with a special tribute. John Merton and Lane Bradford share a unique connection as father and son, having co-starred in 6 films together, including Frontier Crusader, and Jack Armstrong. Carolyn Jones is best known for her role as Morticia Addams. These actors each left a mark on the entertainment industry with their memorable performances across different eras.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing if you don't care where his money comes from.
Carolyn Jones, Charles Addams' choice for Morticia in the Addams Family, had a close friendship with him. Columbia acquired the story rights for $40,000. Glenn Ford appeared in The Bank Job.
And Wilks. And you. Dave?
Carolyn Jones had many scenes cut in How the West Was Won, diminishing her portrayal of a Native American character. Gloria Grahame famously quoted, "I've been rich, and I've been poor, and believe me, rich is better," a line attributed to various entertainers. Additionally, Gloria's grandfather influenced Oscar Wilde in creating the picture of Dorian Gray.
I'm very grateful, Miss.
Glenn Ford has appeared in several notable movies recognized for their cultural significance, including The Big Heat. Despite backing out of a role in Hondo due to conflicts with the director, Ford still made a mark in cinematic history. In The Big Heat, a subtle scene involving building blocks hints at the film's intense climax, where the protagonist's actions mirror the destruction of the police department. This classic film weaves together Ford's talent and storytelling prowess seamlessly. The intricacies of character motivations and plot developments make The Big Heat a timeless piece of cinema.
But people will make mistakes. I make myself clear? Sure. Vincent Ive thinks that...
Alexander Scourby, known for his readings and recordings, read the entire Bible onto cassette. The movie aired on WCBS Channel 2 in New York on January 21, 1967. Lee Marvin disliked his famous film The Dirty Dozen, preferring films like Hell in the Pacific and The Big Red One, which aligned more with his anti-war views.
You still asking?
No more.
Gloria Grahame and Carolyn Jones have each starred in several well-known films recognized by the Library of Congress. When The Big Heat was released, it was mistakenly labeled as a family film by Modern Screen magazine. From Gloria Grahame, apart from The Big Heat, other noteworthy movies include It's a Wonderful Life and The Bad and the Beautiful. On the other hand, Carolyn Jones' impressive filmography features The War of the Worlds and House of Wax from the same year as The Big Heat. These actresses' works have left a lasting impact on American cinema.
Bob used to come to the club every night. His wife traveled a lot.
What memories do you have of The Big Heat? How did it shape your view of cinema? Share your experiences and engage with us for more cinematic discussions. Let's hear your unique take on this classic. Share, like, and subscribe for more film explorations.